as crazy as that sounds, Florida needs an answer. The portal's coming. Ole Miss needs an answer. The portal's coming. Both of these programs can't sit on their hands till late December, early January to find out if they have a coaching search, if that makes sense.
No, does Drink move on? Take that job?
That's another one I've heard a lot about lately. The Missouri fans think they feel like they think he's leaving.
If Kiffin doesn't take the Florida job, I think it'll be Eli Drinkwitz. I really do.
I've also heard people that think Drink to LSU. That one to me doesn't feel like as much as of a fit.
Mm-hmm.
Does Ole Miss fit?
Yeah, but do you leave? I'm not saying Missouri's great. Do you leave Missouri for Ole Miss? I don't think
I would.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's like Lane's doing great things there, but I don't think that job necessarily gives you so much of a better chance.
All right, how about this? We can really move these jigsaws around. If John Summerall goes, maybe he doesn't go to Auburn, he'll go to Ole Miss.
Yeah.
Drink's a candidate at Auburn.
I can see that. That one, that to me, that would seem like a fit, and I think that would be a good for both sides type of hire.
And then Colin Klein goes to Missouri. There you go.
Okay, stop.
Damn you! Damn you! He's a hot name. It's fun. It's funny how, you do a good job with good players, and this is what happens. I love Colin Klein. I hope for nothing but the best for him. I'd love him to be here another year and see what he and Marcel could do. But let's talk about this weekend before we let you go. So I know you guys talked. Did y'all talk Aggies Gamecocks?
Oh, we talked around it. I don't know if we talked. He thinks we're going to win. Yeah.
Okay, I wanted to ask you then the two former Big 12 teams have a chance this weekend to shake, like we talked about, this whole thing up. How do you see things going? Let's start in Athens. Do you think Georgia unlocked something this past weekend in Starkville? Are you buying what they're trying to sell you in Austin? How do you see that game going? I feel like both teams, there's a reality to what they've been playing, and then there's what's kind of happened in each of their last game that's making everyone go, oh, they're this, when the reality is I think they're what they've been all year.
I just can't help but chuckle the way you always frame everything Texas and Austin related. But
it's like how I walked you into that answer. Didn't you? Are you buying what they're selling?
I mean, they've had 2 weeks to prepare.
Yeah,
they're playing a lot better on offense. I think Arch Manning is starting to come along, like we said he would. Mm-hmm. He's still not God's gift to football or anything like that.
It's getting better.
They have an incredible defense, I really do think, and I think they match up well against Georgia. But I don't understand why this is like a secret, but Georgia has got the most efficient offense in the country based on the analytics. So I think we're going to get a really high-scoring game. Do I trust Kirby Smart or Steve Sarkisian more? I mean, I think that's kind of obvious, right? Yeah. You got to go Kirby Smart. You got to go the home field. I think Georgia wins a high-scoring game in Athens.
Yeah, we both mentioned Colin Klein, and I think Bobo, you start breaking down like who are the Broyles Awards, the guys that are most worthy, and those two are on the very, very short list. And, as you know better than me in SEC country, Bobo's so maligned there, and he's done an amazing job. So I'm with you. I think if that game was in Austin, I'd feel differently between the home field and between, like you said, Kirby Smart. And for some reason, it seems like Kirby's got a little bit of a red ass when it pertains to maybe Sark and Texas, certainly Texas, but I think a little bit as far as Sark goes too. I think maybe as a defensive coach, you're going, man, I get tired of the credit he gets as a play call. I think there's a little something there.
Right. And then the other big game, Alabama hosting Oklahoma. I like a low-scoring game. I really think Oklahoma's defense will be able to make Alabama they're already kind of one-dimensional, but I think they can make them even more one-dimensional. I do think Alabama squeaks it out, but I'm less confident in Alabama getting the win than I am Texas or Georgia. I'm more confident in Georgia, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I really think the Sooners can go on the road and get this one. John Mateer's got to play better. He's not seeing it tremendously well. There's plays to be made. He's not often making them. If he does that, I think they go down to Tuscaloosa and win. So I'm thinking something like 23-20, 24-20, but I like the Tide at home.
I'm with him. I think we're seeing these games exactly the same. Mateer was the most overhyped quarterback in my recent memory. I mean, I know there's more. I'm just being hyperbolic there, but he was so. I thought even after he played a couple games, so overhyped. And then on the flip side, I in no world did I give Gunnar Stockton enough credit, and I think both of those things are going to kind of play out this weekend.
This has been the season of overhyped quarterbacks in the Southeastern Conference. DJ Lagway, Lenore Sellers. It's the guys that we didn't give respect, like Marcel Reed, that are shining.
Yep, no question.
All right, that'll do it for the free part of this interview. For the extended version, please go to texags.com/subscribe and become a premium subscriber. And if you're a Texas A&M student, you can get that for free. So check it out, texags.com/subscribe.